vulnerable on the side lane. Their impact is very far behind. And that just opens up so many windows for Weibo to play at the map stage.
It's not often this year that have been, or especially this split, that have been like, man, Breathe is just going to carry this team. And
yep,
having this as an experience is great, especially when we hyped up Impact. We talked about his ability to soak pressure. Azale yesterday even saying he's such a selfless player and he can also be someone who can demand resources and carry the team. But in this game, the Renekton, while he has soaked, right now he's not able to carry too much without his first item. But let's find out if what I'm saying is true, Dagda. Second dragon spawning, or rather, sitting there and waiting.
Yeah, and this is where I think Yon and Core JJ need to try and fill the gap, because APA can try and set them up, but it's Yon who has to try and knock them down. The problem is that he's been focused so much by Tarzan that he's now behind, and it makes it very, very difficult for them to actually play off of this mid state in the same way they'd like to, because has to try and fix side lanes.
Stacked. Tarzan getting engaged on. He's got a heart steal now, so every auto attack matters if he can stay in combat. For TL, they're getting pinched out a bit here. Weibo moving into position. Xiaohu has himself his ulti available. Mana is a little bit low, especially without a tier, so as he walks on in, you just have to keep an eye on that mana bar. They're very hungry for the second dragon, TL.
TL are playing this nicely though. Like Yon pressuring mid lane, drawing Xiaohu back, now opens up for the 3-man to start to put pressure on towards the bottom side of the map where TL have the 4-man advantage. So they're playing this nice and slow and patient, but now the tower may be going down as a result with no pressure for them.
Demolish from Crisp helps out on that. TL going to start the dragon. Nonetheless, though, on a ward is Core JJ as Xiaohu moves into position, but teleport from Weibo. They're committing and Breathe, the strong member of the team, is walking in. It's a double TP as now the Skarner engages, halted by Umti. Good Glacial Prison as his damage being absorbed, but Tarzan takes a tidal wave while Xiaohu on the back end is dealing with APA. A great ulti from Crisp. He makes him go berserk. Light sends him in and Crisp tries to Q flash. He gets orbed, decepted, bailed out, but he's dead. Dragon goes over to Weibo, and I cannot believe Chris just goes, yep, I'll try and 1v3, and now Xiaohu doing the same. He has to flash away, get out of there, while this Renekton is dealing with the whole backline of Weibo. Impact strong enough, I eat my words. TL running them down. All the cost of Dragon, they get a couple of big kills.
I take it back, it's Weibo who sets them up, and Yon knocks them down. 2 kills for the Lucian off the back of that, and it's Weibo making mechanical errors on the play. Crisp goes in way too aggressive on this setup. Yeah, and look, Tarzan ends up getting knocked up by a huge amount there, absorbing a ton of pressure, but it's a good ultimate to begin with, where you end up with this back and forth. Light tries to go forward here with Crisp, but where's your follow-up? Like, this is Orianna with 0 mana, and Renata with no damage to try and get this bailout, and Tarzan and Breathe were in the Dragon Pit. And then just again, APA, great stun onto Xiaohu, finish him off as well here.
I think Chris thought he was the Drift King or something, like he tried to Q fade away. I mean, yeah, that's also a bit of a claim. Yeah, should we have done that?
Yeah,
probably not. But TL, a couple of big picks. I mean, for the cost of Dragon, you take that, and with the way the early game was going, it mitigates some of the pressure, it mitigates some of the gold, and I look at who the kills went over to. Yon has got some in his pocket now. With the Essence Reaver, Lucian. MasterCard, show us what you got. That's what we expected. Top has a lead, but at least it's less than before, I feel.
Well, I was going to say, like, the fact that Yon isn't as far behind as he was is pretty crucial. Because again, like, this Lucian wants to be able to try and play off of mid-wave, look for a lot of these plays. Going to be in a difficult spot to do so right now, because that contest is coming through, but Umti looks mid.
APA spots out, a good pick on the Crisp. He's dead again. 3 kills. Or deaths rather onto Crisp. As big as now the teleport. TL can feel a good scout of the week. The Herald goes down, but Weibo in trouble again. A tidal wave buffered by Tarzan, running for his life as Impact chases the backline. Umti's there as well. Permafrost is perfect. Weibo are in so much doo-doo. Now with TL chasing under turret, they're going to find 1, 2, almost 3. Breathe survives only by a hair's breadth as Umti takes another charge. Xiao gets some good damage at range, but he's in trouble too. Impact tanks up. APA targeting. Scout of the week doesn't work. Breeze survives for a bit, but Xiaohu's got nowhere to go. Impact dies in the end, but TL wipe them clean.
TL destroy Weibo Gaming on the play. Great ult from Umti into the mid lane, catching out Light and Crisp. Immediate turnover towards the pit to turn on towards the key members of Weibo who were stuck there. That was beautiful from the North American representative.
Slowly but surely picking apart, separating Weibo, and while Light gets himself a mid turret. We look back at this play that gave so much gold off these individual kills.
And it's such a great read. Impact the immediate TP.